1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15 plus. And that's it.
All right, brothers and sisters.
Too easy, man.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said.
This should be more of a challenge. Let's get to this bit more of a challenge.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You look at Johnston, while not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And he's had a decent amount of success here in his first year. A few of the top guys in the rankings have kind of outperformed him, but he's lived up to the reasonable expectations.
Well, a lot of players don't even contribute much in their first year. So he's putting in the work, and now you're seeing the results.
And now the Lakers starting group. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Corey Kispert is out there with Song. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's Trae Young. And it's George in at the 3.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
And Doncic, here we go.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's Coulibaly. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kispert, no good. Here are the Lakers. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Kispert, no good. Lakers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's James. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Coulibaly with it. He's defended by Reed. Pass to Kispert. And again, Washington, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, Doncic. Lakers passing it around. No good on the 3. Wizards trail by 5. Back to Kispert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LeBron James.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Kevin, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Young, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, you could see Trae Young right there feeling out where the defense was, and then he found that pocket in the mid-range, and he rose up and knocked it down.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic finds Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Coulibaly. Stolen by George. To the middle, looking for Coulibaly. He gets it there. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Reeves left side. Vanderbilt with the screen. 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Rebound, Washington. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And here is Doncic, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And Doncic, here we go. Good. Doncic has got 10 points.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Young pass to Sarr. Over Hayes. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Young.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Hayes throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from Kispert.
At the line for the Wizards,
that one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now, here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Hayes in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Doncic. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Johnson. D right on him. Lets it go from 14. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And they continue to control the glass.
LaRavia passes to Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Over Johnson, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, we've seen Reeves evolve as a playmaker over time. He's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Gill with a screen on Reeves. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Gill.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Down low, here's Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Washington calls timeout. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gill.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, here's Doncic. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Hachimura with a screen on Young. To the inside. And then Hachimura with the jam.
The orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
And Young kicks to Kispert. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Kennard. Here's James. The strength and power of James down low.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Gill with a screen on Kennard. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 12. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Pass to Coulibaly. And it's Kispert in the corner. Young with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's LeBron. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Over Coulibaly. Another miss by LeBron.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And it's Carrington missing. Lakers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Here's Young. 11 points in the game. Pass to Carrington. And that one, good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
So it's the Wizards now, after LeBron James's miss. And the dunk by Kispert.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Alexander Song, he's checked in for the Wizards. Keyshawn George comes in for Carlton Carrington. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Kispert. He has 6.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Young against Smart. It's tipped and stolen by Song. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You look at James. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Now, here's Kennard. Hasn't made one yet.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Lakers leading by 6. Smart deciding where to go with it. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, for a guy with that kind of size, it doesn't take much. That looked pretty easy.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. Pass to Coulibaly. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5. From deep, George. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's James. Baseline jumper. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. One more time, round of applause for our participants.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Lakers.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Good, too.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Keyshawn George. Young is up there with Coulibaly. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Sarr in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Lakers passing it around. Laravia connects from three-point range. Laravia's got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers. Pass to Coulibaly. Inside and stolen by Ayton. Hachimura against Young. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Shoots from 12. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
That's just beautiful touch by Young. For a smaller lead guard like he is, he needed to develop that floater.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
There's a screen. And Young kicks to Kispert. Young looking around. Back to Sarr. And stolen by Ayton. Hachimura the pass to Laravia. Here's Smart. Kennard on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. Back to Kennard. Here's Hachimura. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass to Sarr. And here is Kispert. Young outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And he can't get the first one. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well. And there was a lot of pressure and expectation put on DeAndre Ayton as a #1 pick in the draft. And he's basically been a double-double guy his entire career.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. Reeves outside. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here is Los Angeles now. To the wing right side. Laravia. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Wizards trail by 16. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys?
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Russell, he's checked in for Young.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Lakers passing it around. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Over Coulibaly. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 18. They host the Kings after this game, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Fires the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Kispert, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Kispert's got 12.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
On the bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Here's Carrington. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Coulibaly with a screen on Doncic. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the screen. Here's Reeves. Rebound Washington. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Back to Coulibaly. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Lakers, #1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Champagne's checked in. Dante Exum comes in for Corey Kispert. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And Trae Young subbed in for Russell.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much. Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And then Johnson with the jam.
High skill level for Johnson. It didn't matter what the defense did there. He was getting it to go.
And Washington making a change here. Gills checked in. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. There's the steal. Here's Carrington. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Carrington's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
This
They've
is the reason why
played
I
the
don't
better
want to
game
switch
so
to
far,
superstar.
but their work is
Make me
far
miss
from
all my
over.
fucking shots.
Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the center. Clock at 4. Here's Carrington. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And Washington making a change. Champagne's checked in. James checked in for the Lakers. And here's Young from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot misses. Wizards trail by 11. The kick out to Young. With the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
What a weapon for a coach to have offensively. Trae Young has shown himself to be an engine for an offense with his shooting and his distribution.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Exum.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The putback, rebounded by Exum.
No, catch it.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now, here's Doncic. No one near James as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Exum kicks to Young. Over Doncic. Rebounded by the Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. Over Young. And it's Doncic missing. Wizards trail by 9. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Stars checked in for the Wizards. The Lakers also changing it up. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Hachimura finds James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
So for the Wizards, Corey Kispert's checked in for Exum. Keyshawn George comes in for Johnson. And it's Coulibaly in for Carlton Carrington. Reeves with it. Guarded now by Kispert. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Smart kicks to Hachimura. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Now, here is George. Back to Coulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going. Outside for George. And another miss by Washington.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Smart passes to Ayton. Ayton a screen. Puts it up from 17. That does not go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kispert with it. He's against Hachimura. Cleared away by Ayton.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Lakers leading by 16. Hachimura with a screen on Young. One-handed!
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Outside George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout, Wizards. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And stolen by Ayton. It's James. George with the steal. And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
Well, you gotta like how Young stays aggressive at all times, even when he's in the paint dealing with physical defense.
Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Now Ayton. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Wizards trail by 16. Young fires. Off target from outside.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Hachimura, the screen. Oh, the slam dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Champagnie, and out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession. James checked in for Doncic.
Substitution. Number 9, Bronny James.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. Reeves left side. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Here's Champagnie. Knocks down the three. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. James outside. Launches it. That one misses. Now Exum. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Eight turnovers. Oh, that's the average. One more.
2, 3. Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all paint turns to Teflon. Invest my soul, that's a bet, brum. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad from enough, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying seconds, drying. Low with pride and lifted tired. Jim spin off, avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong. All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. No effect unprovided. Alignment, refinement. Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose.
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Lakers taking on the Knicks. For the Lakers, they've shown no fear this season. Now on the road against one of their toughest tests yet. You can bet they're salivating at the chance to cement their elite standing in this league. Knicks, Lakers, coming right up on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
You know, for the Knicks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And a big finish by Robinson.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Now here's Bridges. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Outside Anunoby takes a three, gets the three to fall.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
Ayton with a screen. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's
Oh,
Reeves.
come on,
We
bro.
saw him with 11 points in his last
What the
game.
fuck?
To the inside. Here's Hart. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Brunson against Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for
The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Doncic passes to Aiden. No good with a layup. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Bridges outside to the paint. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Down low. Here's Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. New York leading by 3. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Knicks, McCourty's checked in for Anunoby, and Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Larabia's subbed in for James. Alvarado outside. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And there's the drive. Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Hayes with a screen. Doncic passes to Reeves. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Alvarado. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing a trip to the line.
Dadier, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Alvarado. And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hayes with a screen. Doncic passes to Reeves. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reeves has got his second basket of the game.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside. And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early. Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Bridges. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. New York out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Cordy in at the 4. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Reeves. Driving to the basket.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Bridges with it. He's covered by LaRavia. Pass to Cordy. They set the screen. Here's McBride. No good on the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Doncic on the wing. Doncic throwing his weight around.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Outside McBride. Pass to Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers trail. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt, a screen on Bridges. Here's Doncic. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Hakordi. The Lakers also with a sub. Smart's checked in. Bridges against Vanderbilt. Shot from 12, and the basket by Bridges. Bridges has gotten his first bucket of the night.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Measured that mid-range J perfect.
Brunson against Smart. Here's Reeves, and that one is stuffed right through. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
New York trailing. Brunson passes to Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Smart with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Laravia has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Yes, it's good. 6 points for him.
Maybe not a natural born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
The Lakers in the lead. Smart with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. Hart from long range hits the three-pointer. Hart's got 9.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Smart passes to James. Kicks it out to Kennard. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
3 turnovers from LeBron.
Anunoby brings inside. It's tough to contend
Tightly
with.
LeBron. Tightly.
Hachimura sets a screen. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Out to Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Taking a look at some numbers here for Austin Reeves.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Clarkson's checked in for New York. Here's Clarkson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
Lakers trail by 6. Hayes with a screen. Smart passes to Hachimura. To halt the run. And it's Smart missing.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Outside Anunoby. Robinson. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
James finds Smart. And here's Hachimura. He's covered by Hart. Here's Kennard. Here's James on the wing. And here's the fast break.
How many times have we documented this? Anunoby turning defense into quick offense for his team.
Pass to Hayes. Back to James with his first shot attempt. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside.
Let's see. Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Ayton's checked in. James against Anunoby. James passes to Smart. Hachimura from long range. The putback. And so it's New York, earning this break in the action, up 10. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Back after this.
Thanks for
dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
And the next topic to touch on. Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And it's Smart missing.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside, launches it, sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 now.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. Smart with the ball, hard covering. Hachimura, and it's New York with a rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson to the middle. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
Here's Brunson. Bridges left side. 4 on the clock. Shot from the low post is good. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges so tough inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian?
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Doncic is checked in for Smart. Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. The Lakers, 3rd.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Bridges peeling it out a little bit. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got 9.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Here's Doncic. Oh, Robinson with a block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 15. And they doubled up Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Brunson against Doncic. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hachimura finds Ayton, and here's Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Brunson, a good look. New York, again, can't hit.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Doncic outside. Oh, Luka attacking with authority.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Bridges against Kennard. 4-3. Bridges misses.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Doncic into the lane, and Doncic with the jam.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Bridges, knocks down the step-back J. Bridges has got 11 points here in the second half.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Hachimura with a screen on Brunson. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Brunson up top, guarded by Doncic. Hart from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. That's 12 points for Josh Hart.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura, pass to Laravia. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards. He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter. I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
How do people history stand on this thing? On how? It's really confusing.
A new lineup here for New York. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LeBron, he's checked in for Laravia. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Clarkson passes to Shamet. Over James. Shamet, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Reeves. Soft touch off the glass. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Shamet passes to Diawara. New York working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
LeBron, attack mode. The lead now cut to single digits.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Reeves against Clarkson. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out in front, leading by 10. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Diawara in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. James against Bridges. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. New York making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 7. And here's Reeves. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
The three, Bridges. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
LeBron on the attack. Unbridled fury and force.
Knicks leading by 3. From 20 feet. And it's Clarkson missing.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth. But give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt. And now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Hayes with a screen to take the lead. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Smart into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They get back on track, and it's Bridges laying it in. Bridges has got 13 in the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Outside Reeves. Goes up on the baseline. No good there.
Oh my God.
The Knicks have gotten 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Three-pointer, Bridges. James with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Clarkson passes to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Pass to McBride. 6 to shoot. Good on the 13-footer. McBride's got his first basket.
Hey, draw him up a solid play.
Get
him an open look.
This close to them.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
I'm down for
And we've got
superstar.
a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Larabia's checked in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
We see this often. Brunson getting an angle and then forcing the defense into a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration. Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Outside Bridges. Reeves against Hart. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Huge points from Hart there. Never shies away from the big moment.
And it's tied up with that one. The Lakers shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Ayton with a screen. Tips it up. The putback. How about the activity?
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Brunson driving in. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Against Brunson. Doncic outside. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. James is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Robinson. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Brunson.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Doncic. Banks it home. Big shot.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Brunson fires. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Doncic outside. Bridges pulls it down. Hachimura against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. With a teardrop. Nice work inside from James.
They're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Were you here? Hold on. Sorry, baby. You told me that you're coming. Sorry. You didn't tell me that you were coming, though. I thought you were not coming. Did you say you're not feeling well? Sorry, let me get your slippers. It's too hot. Let me turn off the heat there. Do you want me to open the window? Okay. You only brought your PJs? What if we need to go somewhere tomorrow? You're not going anywhere? Okay. Sorry, baby. Do you need this? Yeah. What do you need? Okay. I can brush your teeth for you. Hmm? Isn't that tea? Where is it? Just tea only. Do you want to put this in the fridge then? Or what do you want to do with this one? Since you're not drinking it now. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to put it in the fridge? Or just leave it there? You're not eating anything tonight? Or do you, because I was going to order some food. Or are you hungry? I was going to order from that place. Maybe we can order like the pizza and the thing. The, what you call it? Pasta from that place. I don't want to order. Okay. So you won't eat, you just eat some pizza. That's it? I was gonna order like the pizza and pasta. Eat some pizza. Okay. Okay, baby. Let me make the tea for you. What are you gonna order? I can order it. And what do you want to order? Ribs? Why don't we just eat the ribs together then? Oh my god. Look at you being stingy. It's 23,000? What I'm about to order is 28,000. The pizza is about 14, and the thing itself, the pasta is 13. I can just order the pasta only. I don't have to order the pizza. I have some bread. Are you sure? Okay. But the pizza is good though. Their pizza is good. Why not? I mean, okay, I'll order my stuff. Don't worry. You can have more than one pizza, but I don't want. You don't have to give me ribs. So my baby is very stingy when it comes to ribs, huh? Really? This thing doesn't fold in. Oh. Yeah, I need to use this toothpaste because I'm almost out of toothpaste. I'll use this one. Hmm? You want me to close the window? Okay. Yeah, it's very nice today. Baby, did you bring sleeping pills? Huh? Did you bring sleeping pills? Did you bring sleeping pills? No, it's okay. I was just wondering. You didn't bring it? It's okay. Huh? No. I'll sleep today. I don't know why I haven't been sleeping well lately. For the past 2 weeks. What did you say?
I literally had it on the side of my dish just before I left.
Hmm. No, I'm saying the tea. Where's the tea? This one. Which one do you want?
This is my iron bowl. I would really would love to go. No, I don't.
Mm-mm. Nope. I gave you the ashwagandha that I had. Do you want sugar? Hmm? That's the little. Ooh, it's very hot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I won't say warm. Not really. Do you want like a heat patch on your back? Or a hot water bottle? Yeah, but it gets warm. It's gonna be cold at first, but it'll be warm. Tell me the exact place that you feel it. The exact place that you feel it. Hmm? Like here? 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 It's gonna be a little cold. Sorry. Love you too. I'm still playing. Maybe I'm almost done. And we still have to eat too. We're gonna cuddle tonight. Don't worry. I wanna lay down, baby. Can you close that? Thank you. It's not OCD, it's just I don't want the thing to dry up. Yeah. Get some. Can I have some? Hmm? Really? Why are you playing? Yes. You? The thing? It's uncomfortable? It's okay, you'll be fine. No more dog, baby. 2 minutes.
Brunson buries it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And the Knicks call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
JB, Jalen Brunson, cold-blooded in the clutch. We've seen this movie many a time before.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 4-point game. James rips down the board. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5.
James at the line. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, tell me about the importance of how this team closed things out down the stretch.
In the fourth quarter, we turned up our defense and we executed offensively. We finally made some shots from the perimeter in the fourth quarter, and it allowed us to get back into the game and take control late.
What a great fourth quarter. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
The entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that talk will leave the cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Line, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy, cheaper sections. Always got you get with seconds. Medieval legends, peep the peasants. I ain't paying interest on my fee collections. Fill up my box like a coin slot, making sure my points drop. Ain't no bumping punk rock. I'm at the fun spot, you at the bus stop. Keep the truck locked, price of what the cost.
But we slow. Throw your rocks. The entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' leave the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks. The entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' leave the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks. The entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' leave the cold sores inside your mouth.
You talking about? Get out my face. Oh, you wanna watch sports from the sideline, courses and skylines, with a porch, get a couple in these trying times. I see you, I feel you, I really do. But I wouldn't wanna be you like me. I'm on my peas like a feeding ducky. Seen your girl eating cheese pizza. She was yucky, musty. We need custody of the money tree. See my phone busting and jumping, it's like a buzzing bee. Wasn't you the same? Selling all the fake Gucci baggies at the minivan back then. But do you think if anybody asking, Marie Francois did the leather in the ass?
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you take the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove, it's rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kinda worth it, big flicking like a. That means if I burn it, then you better give me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never. For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. Punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you can get. It's hit different when you listening to this in the car. The live is still in this jurisdiction by far. You really gotta see it just to know what you saw. It's nothing nice to say that don't say it at all. It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies.
Assist you, do you get the picture? If you don't budge, I'm gonna have to hit you.
You want to use the extra pillow? Put it on the back.
Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose it. Sun up and up all night. If I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it. A to the R to the A to the E. What you think? I'ma stay G. H is for hot, cause that's what I be.
You don't have enough wood. Watch on the anime.
Like that, turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to dump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to dump. Natural is what I'm on, party till the early morn. Turn it up, let it bump, till the speakers start to dump. Natural, what I'm on, party till the early morn.
you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account unless you're banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bed on some paying no rent. Everyone loves you, but fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I'll switch. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamond